Which country's king has the most Rolls-Royce cars in the world? And which country has an army with only a total of 50 soldiers? Viewers, today, we will learn about the records of countries from all around the world, which no one else could make except them. So, let's start in alphabetical order. As much opium is being trafficked around the world. 80% of it is produced in Afghanistan. This number is given by the United Nations Drugs and Crime Unit. There have been wars all over the world. But Albania is the country where the most military bunkers are built. Their total number is more than 173,000. That is, if it is divided into square kilometers. So, there are 5.7 bunkers built every kilometer. Algeria is the largest country in the world with literally 0% of its land area not covered by water. The lowest suicide rate in the world is recorded in Antigua and Barbuda. Here, only 0.3 people commit suicide every year. It means, many years go by without a single person committing suicide here. Argentina has also surpassed its neighbor Brazil in exporting football players. In 2015, Argentina exported 2,000 football players. Besides that, eating beef is a tradition in Argentina. Every person here eats a staggering 55 kilograms of beef annually. Australia has recorded the highest number of shark attacks in the world. Apart from this, the most dangerous animals in the world are also found in Australia. If you want a relaxing job, you can also go to Austria. Because Austria is considered to be the country that gives the most paid leaves in the world. Where average 42 paid leaves are given in a year. Azerbaijan has the most mud volcanoes. There are about 1,000 active mud volcanoes in the world. Out of them, 400 are located in Azerbaijan. Bangladesh has the highest number of contributors to the United Nations peacekeeping force. Around 6,447. And this country is also called the Land of Rivers. Because a total of 700 rivers flow throughout Bangladesh. The largest beer manufacturing company in the world is known as Anheuser-Busch InBev, located in Belgium. In 2022, its annual revenue was more than $57 million. Speaking of Bhutan, 80% of its population is engaged in farming. Their name is Brazil nuts, but their biggest producer is Bolivia. Bosnia and Herzegovina has the highest number of landmines per square kilometer. 152 landmines in every square kilometer. Botswana is the largest producer of diamonds. Brazil is the country that has won the most FIFA World Cups. And the most coffee is also made in Brazil. About 3,290 tons per year. According to the Guinness Book of World Records. The Sultan of Brunei has the largest collection of Rolls-Royce cars, whose total quantity is 500. In 1990, Sultan's family owned half of the stock of all Rolls-Royce built in the world. Bulgaria is the poorest country in the European Union. But the highest production of rose oil takes place here. Burundi is the poorest country in the world. The average person here earns only $292 annually. Speaking of Cambodia, it has the highest deforestation rate. According to surveys from 1969 to 2007, Cambodia has lost 25,000 square kilometers of forests. These forests were larger than the areas of Israel and El Salvador. At least 56% of Canada's population has completed graduation or higher education. Because of this, Canada has earned the distinction of being the most educated country in the world. Chile holds the record for the strongest earthquake in the world, in which the Richter scale reading was 9.5. On one hand, China is the largest producer of carbon dioxide emissions in the world. But at the same time, it also ranks at the top in generating renewable energy. Colombia is the largest producer of cocaine. In 2015, 495 tons were produced here. Even today, 75% of the population in Congo does not have regular access to food. Along with this, the Republic of Congo is the least electricity-consuming country in the world. Croatia ranks first in kidney transplants. Cuba alone holds 25 gold medals in the Baseball World Cup. The oldest female paraglider was from Cyprus, who surprised the world by paragliding at the age of 104. The honor of being the least corrupt country is held by Denmark. According to an estimate, there are 11 crore landmines in the whole world. While there are 230,000 landmines installed in Egypt alone. The largest number of child laborers work in Eritrea. The most expensive internet is sold in Ethiopia, where the monthly cost of average connection is surprisingly equal to 34,000 rupees. In terms of population, Finland ranks first in coffee consumption. Here every person drinks 2.64 coffee cups per day. The uncrowned king of tourism is none other than France. In 2015, 8 crore 63 lakhs visitors went to France. Pizza is eaten all over the world. But in Georgia, a dish called khachapuri is eaten instead, which is a kind of cheese bread. Germany has won the most medals at the Winter Olympics. Greece has the highest ratio of olive oil consumption. Amazingly, a person here uses 26 kilograms of olive oil every year. Guatemala ranks first in the production of cardamom. The best and the most aluminum in the world is produced in Guinea. The highest rate of suicide among girls is found in Guyana. Haiti is the only country in the world with the lowest number of military personnel, which is only 50. Iceland has the highest number of internet users in the world. 92% of the population remains connected to the internet. India holds the first position in movie production. In 2021, 2,886 movies were made here. The people with the shortest height in the world are found in Indonesia. Males of 5 feet 2 inches, while the average height of girls is 4 foot 10 inches. Iran is number 1 in changing capital city. Iran has changed its capital 32 times in history. When it comes to terrorist attacks, they occur most frequently in Iraq. Social media is most widely used in Israel. Italy has the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The average age in Japan is 84 years, which is considered the highest in the world. The lowest point of Earth is located in Jordan, which is 428 meters below sea level. Kuwait has the world's most expensive currency. Latvia has the highest literacy rate. 99.9% of the total population can read and write. Lesotho is the country in the world where 100% electricity is generated from renewable sources, such as wind turbines or solar. The roads in Libya are more dangerous than guns. As anyone can emerge from anywhere at any time, no one knows. Liechtenstein is the first and last country in the world that can be rented for $70,000 per night. The highest annual wages in the world are offered in Luxembourg, with the average worker earning $60,300. The world's largest cave system is located in Malaysia. Maldives is the only country in the world where the highest point of land is just 2 meters above sea level. 98.4% of the territory of the Marshall Islands is actually water. Only 1.6% of the area is land. The most Islamic country is not Saudi Arabia but Mauritania, where 100% of the population is Muslim. Mexico is considered the most difficult country to work in, where an average worker has to work 2,246 hours annually. All around the world, people leave villages to move to cities. But in Moldova, the highest ratio is of those who leave cities to go to villages. In terms of area, Mongolia has the lowest population density, with only 2 people per square kilometer. The world's largest book is located in Myanmar. It contains 1,460 pages and was written on stone. The highest percentage of the Hindu population is in Nepal, with a total of 81.3%. The Netherlands is famous for having the tallest people, where the average height of men is 6 feet while girls are 5 feet 7 inches tall. Which country has 10 times more sheep than humans? It's none other than New Zealand. Nigeria has the highest number of births. And that's why the average age here is also the lowest in the world, only 15 years. North Korea is the only country in the world where there has been no prohibition on enslaving people to date. Norway is considered the most democratic, happiest, and has the highest standard of living in the world. Pakistan is a democratic country, where no prime minister has ever completed their full term in office. On the other hand, Panama has the honor of having the highest number of registered ships, a total of 6,323. Papua New Guinea has the highest number of spoken languages, with a record of up to 850 languages. Portugal was the first country in the world to abolish the death penalty, which it did in the year 1884. Qatar ranks number 1 in terms of annual income, where the average salary or income is more than $61,000. And on the other hand, 96.4% of Romania's population has their own private, purchased homes. Russia has the largest number of nuclear weapons in the world. Rwanda is the only country where women make up the highest percentage of the labor force. 86 out of 100 workers are women. In San Marino, every person owns more than one motorcycle. The richest family in the world is the House of Saud of Saudi Arabia, whose net worth is $1.4 trillion. The causeway connecting Singapore to Malaysia is considered to be the busiest international crossing in the world. And on the other hand, Somalia is considered one of the most corrupt countries in the world. The fastest internet connection is available in several countries. But South Korea's average internet connection speed is 26 megabits per second. Spain is the largest producer of olives in the world, which fulfills 30% of the world's consumption. In Sweden, parent workers are given the most paid leaves, in which women are given 68 weeks, while men are given 18 weeks of leave. Switzerland is considered to be the most expensive country in the world to live in, where at least $3,500 worth of equivalent local currency is required for one person each month. The highest percentage of business owners is in Uganda, where 28% population does their own business instead of jobs. UAE is the only country in the world which has a Ministry of Tolerance, a Ministry of Happiness, and also a separate Ministry of AI. The Channel Tunnel, connecting the United Kingdom to Europe, is the world's largest tunnel that passes beneath the sea. In the list of the world's largest airlines, USA has the first number, the second and the third. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, and the cheapest fuel is also available here, costing only 1 cent per liter. And now, in the end, the world's longest non-stop cable car is located in Vietnam. Its length is more than 5 kilometers. I hope you will like and share this video of worldwide facts. Thank you so much for your kind comments. See you in the next awesome video.